Hi, everybody. My name's Lindsay Chidoba, and I'm currently the kindergarten and first grade science specialist for the Portchester School District. Although I'm not able to use this application currently with my younger students, I've used it in the past with upper elementary, middle school, high school, and even college age students. In my opinion, it's one of the best ways to collaborate and organize new thoughts. This application is found on the iPad, iPhone, or any iOS device. What is iBrainstorm? It's an application where you can think, share, repeat. Capturing and sharing your innermost creative genius has never been easier. You can organize and share data, drag your notes onto the iPad into any order you want, assign colors to given additional meaning or priority. You can also freeform draw. The iPad canvas serves as a drawing board. Draw, erase, zoom in, everything then is captured for later. Last but not least, you're able to share your projects. Once you've completed and even collaborated with one another, share it by emailing or using your favorite sharing service with the entire class. I have here a brief preview video that features some of the applications within the iBrainstorm. It may seem overwhelming at first, but really there's just about 6 different buttons to make this application come to reality. So, what's available on iBrainstorm? First, there are charts, webs, and diagrams featuring 14 different templates. I tend to start with the very simple ones, Venn diagrams, concept webs, to help the students get acclimated with the program. Post-it notes and text are available so that students can type information right onto the application. If they prefer, they can use their finger or stylus to write and draw in the application as well. This is especially beneficial for ENL students where vocabulary words may be best suited with a visual connection. You're able to connect devices up to 4 students per iBrainstorm map. This allows students to collaborate and work together in the same space. It's kind of like collaborating on a Google document. Lastly, sharing. You can use your favorite service to share your documents. Mail, AirDrop, iMessage, all of these are available for students so they can share with not only each other, but you as the classroom teacher. When you log on to iBrainstorm for the first time, you'll see this page. All you need to do is hit get started. You'll notice that I'm not going to be able to do it on this because it is an iPad device and I'm using it from my laptop. On the top, you're going to name your project. Name the project right here in the blank and then select your background. This is where the different templates are listed. You'll have to scroll through to see which one best fits your needs. Here is my first sample. I created a basic concept web. I'm going to just briefly go over the different tabs on the top. The first one, the plus sign, allows you to add text to your concept map, whether it be on a Post-it note or plain text. The next is the pencil. This is where you can use a stylus or finger to add drawings, writing with either one of your finger or the stylus. Next to it, you have an eraser. This allows you to erase or delete anything that you've already printed on the concept map. This eye represents where you can create a new map or change your background. Also really beneficial when you're not sure which is the best fit. Following it, you have the square with the triangle in the middle. This is how you share your concept map via AirDrop, email, iMessage, or your favorite sharing service. The question mark is where you go for help. If you ever need help using the application, iBrainstorm has a great FAQ page to help you out. The smiley faces on the left-hand side might be the most beneficial for collaboration in your classroom. The smiley faces allow you to connect up to 4 students using the same concept map, so everybody is collaborating and working together on one. Here's one example I created of the elements of weather. I selected what elements I wanted the students to study and then shared it out to them so that they were able to add more details of the different elements. Another example of how this could be used is during an ELA class. I used this with one of my upper elementary grades once. First, I introduced the students that they were working in small groups to compare and contrast the features of fiction and nonfiction text. I set up the small groups with less than 4. 4 is the key number to make sure you're able to use the same concept map. And they use the same iBrainstorm page. Once the groups were created, the devices were connected. They used 2 different text samples to compare the features of nonfiction and fiction text. Lastly, they submitted the application right to me as the teacher, and I was able to upload it to not only my student webpage for students to access, but I was also able to grade it right via my email. If you have any additional questions or need help, feel free to reach out, lchidoba@portchesterschools.org. I've also included a brief one-page handout to help you through any steps and complications you might have with logging on for your first time. Thanks so much.